Coach, can you just talk about the resiliency of your team to be able to fight through some of the things they had to go through tonight and, get this victory?
Yeah, it was good to see that fight, the physicality. I think we had that from the start. It was obviously night and day from last game when we got off to a poor start. Today we kind of jumped out on them, and they had to struggle to come back. But every hit that they threw, we kind of took it and made big plays when we had to. I got stops when we had to, but loved our physicality, aggressiveness, and throwing bodies around, and it reflected in all the stats tonight.
Fred was saying last game he felt the process of running the offense and executing has gotten better from in the second Oklahoma City game, last game, and then maybe today. Is that what we saw from the beginning and then handling the zone eventually?
Yeah, I think ever since after All-Star break, we've had quarters or halves of good basketball. You saw that in the first half Oklahoma City, and New Orleans as well, and it's just putting one full game together. And so today I felt like we did that. Other than the start of the second, we didn't score for a while, 6 points for a while, but finished it well in that quarter. Only with 16, but at least we scored, second half of the quarter. I think to Fred's point, guys are, finding ways to attack it. We got a little stagnant at first and then found Alpie in the middle and kind of got some wide open looks. And as always with the zone, you knock down shots, they'll pretty much get out of it. You miss them, and they stay in it. And so we were missing some wide open threes, allowed them to stay in it. But our biggest thing is getting stops and running so you can avoid the zone. And I think we did a good job of that. 13 steals, 28 fast break points, and attacking in transition.
What have you seen from Jalen in terms of just processing different coverages in real time and being able to attack those efficiently?
Yeah, he's recognizing them better, understanding, where the big is at in the action, what his defender on ball is doing, and then making quicker decisions in general. Being aggressive, shooting it, not passing up shots when they go underneath, and then when they go over, getting downhill, attacking, and made some really nice reads tonight and found guys wide open. And so it's always good to have those, secondary handlers as well. Fred is doing it. Alpie in the pocket where you can break down the defense with multiple guys and get guys wide open looks, and he's playing great lately.
You mentioned getting off to much quicker starts. What did you think of you guys' start tonight?
It was great. It was aggressive to start. I think 38 points in that first quarter, and then 19 for them, as opposed to 33 last game. So I think we understand what Booker did last game with the 20-point quarter, and came out prepared for that. And so it was a matter of getting stops, getting out and running in transition, and kind of put them on their heels early, and did all the things we wanted to do. Got some wide open looks, attacked the glass, and like I said, passed the ball great. So I think the first quarter we had 10 assists on 13 baskets, so the ball was popping.
How does Jalen's aggressiveness open up the floor for the rest of the players?
Yeah, it's like I said, another guy that can, Fred does it in his own way, but Jalen really getting downhill and attacking the paint. You really have to collapse on him once he gets by his man. He got such a quick first step that you got to attack, protect the basket, and he's finding guys. Or Alpie's cleaning up stuff off the glass, or he's scoring. And so, we want to be as multi-dimensional as we can with multiple guys being able to impact the offense. And I think when he's at his best, he just gives us obviously another huge weapon. So that was great tonight. Great last game as well, and it was good to see a lot of other guys step up tonight as well and play better.
As much as every win is valuable now, what can a breakthrough on the road against that kind of team do for your team?
Yeah, I think like I mentioned, we haven't really talked about it much. The road record, I think, you look at San Antonio, Chicago, Cleveland, all overtime loss on the road where we had the final shot more so, and a lot of close losses on the road. And so we haven't dwelled on the record in general. It's more about the process of playing well, regardless, home or the road. The numbers show that we haven't shot it as well, obviously, and I love that our group doesn't talk about it at all, just goes about their business, and we try to, play to a certain standard regardless, home or the road. And so it hasn't really affected guys. Excuse me. We don't talk about it, and, it's good to get one tonight, but it doesn't feel any different to us, honestly.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? You have another question?
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Do it right here.
Sure.
You want to do it here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Can we get on for the camera? Yeah, sure. Just because.
Do you know what it is?
Yes, I think.
All right. Do you have an update on Tari?
Yes, Tari's going to have surgery on Monday. He had obviously been going through some things during the year and had a benign growth on the shin bone inside the the tibia, I think, and took that blow early in the season and flared up. He played through it with some pain, but never was it at never had a chance of fracturing or anything, but it was just a pain tolerance thing. And so once the pain got, too high, we shut it down and thought rest and rehab could, he could get over it that way. But every time we ramped up the workouts, the pain came right back. And so after seeing all the specialists and decision makers, came to the decision that's best to have surgery Monday and, 4-month period and be ready for the start of the season. So he'll have a little bone graft, Rod put in there, and be ready to go in 4 months.
What was the actual injury again?
Benign growth, on the lower leg bone. It's pre-existing, something he's had for a while, but he got hit with a knee a few times early in the season. That's what made it flare up. And so from there, like I said, the pain as he continued to play became more and more until, we had to shut it down. And we thought, all the doctors himself, everybody wants to avoid surgery, obviously. And so we thought he could get back with rest. And like I said, it came back. And so surgery is the best option now.
You said out for 4 months.
4-month timetable, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.